Okay, so I'm going to look at a problem involving a ball on a slope, and the slope is at an angle of 30 degrees. And the question is, what is the weight component acting perpendicular to the slope? So at right angles to the slope. And we know that the mass is 5 newtons. So to answer this question, I believe that the key is really labelling your diagram is really important. So I'm just going to label everything just for full understanding. So you're going to have, in the case of a slope, your normal force, normal reaction force acting this way. Friction acting this way. And then our mass due to gravity, well, weight due to gravity, it's going to be acting downwards. So our weight, which equals mg. So what we want to find out is what the component of this is, which acts perpendicular to the slope. So down here like that. So this is our unknown here that we're trying to figure out. So we've now managed to create a right angled triangle for us. So if I redraw our weight component along here, so we know this side is mg, we can see that we have, we need sort of an angle to work out this question. So we know the angle of the slope here is 30 degrees, which means that this angle here is also going to be 30 degrees due to our angle geometry. So, like if you looked, this is going to make sort of like a 90-degree angle, and this is a 90-degree angle, so that would be 60 to make all the angles within here add up to 180, as you then have another 90-degree angle here. That means that this angle is going to be 30. This is just some simple geometry. So if we just go ahead and then label our sides of our triangle, as we want to find out what this side is, we know that this mg is the hypotenuse, this is the opposite angle, and this is the adjacent angle. So we want to find our adjacent, and we know our hypotenuse. So the trigonometric sort of identity that we're going to use is that from SOHCAHTOA is CA, so as we have A and H, so we're using cos equals adjacent over hypotenuse, or cos theta, sorry, equals adjacent over hypotenuse. So we can rearrange H cos theta equals A, which is our component perpendicular to the slope, and then we can just sub in mg cos 30, and mg is going to be, it's A, our mass, which is 5, times acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.81 cos 30, and if you pop that in a calculator, you'll find that that equals 42.5, and as this is a weight, that is kilograms. So that is our weight component acting perpendicular to the slope.